Hi there. In this lesson, we'll be discussing excretory system and mechanisms, basically focusing on the kidney, the stomata, and the lenticels. We'll also highlight other mechanisms or organs of excretion in other living organisms, and then we will provide solution to some past questions concerning the topic. Now, we know what excretion is. Excretion is the removal of waste products from a living organism. Now, excretory system is the system that allows higher organisms to perform this function optimally. Excretory system basically collects all the waste generated by all cells of the living organism and takes them out of the system or out of the body. We have a few excretory organs. For example, we have the kidney in mammals, we have the stomata and lenticel for plants. We also have other organs in lower animals. For example, we have the malpighian tubule in insects, the nephridium in earthworm, and many others. Like we have the flame cells in flatworms. What these organs do is they gather nitrogenous waste from all around the organism and excrete them or eject them into the environment. Now we'll be dealing with the kidney. The kidney, as I've said earlier, is found in mammals, and mammals have a pair of kidney, that is two kidneys. And an important point I want you to note is that a mammal can do with one of the kidneys. We don't need two kidneys to survive. However, the two kidneys help to optimally carry out this excretion. That means when we have one kidney, it increases the pressure on that kidney. So the two kidneys are there to reduce the stress of excretion on the animal. Kidney comprises of three major parts: the cortex, the medulla, and the ureter. The kidney also has other parts, for example, the renal artery and renal vein, which receives blood into the kidney and also sends blood back into, that's the blood that has been removed, that has been emptied of waste, back into circulation. Now, this functional unit of the kidney is known as the urinary tubule or the nephron. What the nephron does is that it collects urea through the blood and sieves it, filters it out of the blood, the process known as glomerular filtration. That means it is done by a part of that nephron known as the glomerulus. After it has done this, it also allows important solutes, for example, sugar and some salts, to be reabsorbed back into the bloodstream. Then after it has done this and filtered it, it now allows it to be passed out through the ureter, and the ureter passes it to the urethra, where it is passed out as urine by the organism. Next, we move to the stomata. The stomata is an excretory organ found on vascular plants, the leaves of vascular plants. And like we've treated in some other topics, what the stomata releases are water vapor and carbon dioxide. Another organ that releases this into the environment is what we know as the lenticel. And this lenticel is a bud-like structure on the stem of plants, young plants, and it also facilitates the release of carbon dioxide and water vapor. There are other wastes of plants that can be released into the environment. The nitrogenous waste of plants are released mostly in the form of dried leaves, gum, mucilage, sap, tannins, and so on. But for animals, they have other means of releasing their excretory products, especially through the sweat. Salt is released through the sweat. Also, water is released through sweat. Some proteinous products are also released through sweat, and some oils. Other products or other excretory products or waste products include uric acid, ammonia, and so on and so forth. And with that, we've come to the end of excretory systems. Let us now move over and treat some past questions. And let's move to the question and answer session. This question states, which of the following is not excretory in function in mammals? A. Lungs, B. Kidney, C. Pancreas, D. Liver. The answer is C. Pancreas. And the reason is that pancreas is an endocrine gland and not an excretory gland. This question states, which of the following is not an excretory product in mammals? A. Urea, B. Water, C. Physics, and D. Carbon dioxide. And the answer is C. Physics. That brings us to the difference between excretion and ingestion. Physics is an undigested product. It's the undigested product from digestion, while excretion is metabolic waste, product that has been spent and used by the system, is what make up the excretory product. So that shows the difference between ingestion, which is physics, and the other ones, which are metabolic waste. They came after the end of a process. They were spent, and those are the waste products. While physics is not a waste product, but it was an unused product. So let's go to the next question. The next question states, which of the following is the excretory product of amoeba? And the options are A. Uric acid, B. Ammonia, C. Urea, and D. Amino acid. The correct option is B. Ammonia. Ammonia is the waste product released by the amoeba. Now, the next question. Question number 4. Some unicellular organisms excrete waste through their A. Contractile vacuole, B. Renal tubule, C. Renal gland, and D. Maupingan tubule. And the answer is A. Contractile vacuole. We've discussed this earlier in the topic. Next question. It states, which of these organs is involved in the deamination of protein? A. The lungs, B. The kidney, C. The liver, and D. The stomach. The answer is C. Liver. Liver does the deamination of protein, changing it to urea before transporting it to the kidney for excretion. And with that, we've come to the end of this lesson. Please remember to check the advisory beneath the video, and also read and find solutions, get solutions to some of our quiz questions. See you next time.